Yo, what's going on, good people? It's your boy, 3 Stacks in this thing, baby. Representing Team King Games. I got another 60 card Darkness deck for you guys. So this one that I'm coming at you guys, kind of similar to the one that I have that have the zombies in it and stuff. But I really wanted to make a deck that could actually spam out consistently, spam out Gamma Seal and Exterior. I was just like experimenting, you know, like I told you guys, I've been on this little adventure for like a month or some change, trying to figure out how I can just break decks, but not break archetypes, like how I can make a homemade deck and then break it, and like just take the best of the best, like take the best engines in the game, and then take the best out of those, minimizing the bricks that they naturally come with, and then this culmination, just everything, just blending it together and making everything actually function in a cooperative, cohesive, and fluid manner. It all is just like unison plays. It's ridiculous. So you've got dangers, you've got plants, you've got Dark Warrior. So Danger Plant, Dark Warrior, Guard Dragon, ORCUST, Dinosaurs is pretty much what we can call this deck. Your ending boards are typically gonna always have Appaloosa and Exterior, depends if you get the Guard Dragon combo, but minimum you'll normally always have like Appaloosa and Exterior. That's the minimum board, and if you have one extra extender, you have Appaloosa, Exterior plus the ORCUST combo, which is really nuts. But yeah, the best board probably, the most simplistic one that's not overdone, that I've been able to get to most consistently, you know, because like we've had boards where we've had Conductor, Galatea, Crescendo, Appaloosa, Exterior, and Gamacell, but that I haven't been seeing that as frequently as I've just been seeing the simple board of just Appaloosa, Gamacell, and Exterior, and that to me, it just covers ground in every matchup. I'm playing a combo deck, I have Appaloosa, 4 monster negates. I have Gamacell, Omni, negate, and banish. I'm playing Sky Strikers. They literally cannot deal with Exterior. They have no main deck outs. Like, you will never lose to Mystic Mind, bro. Exterior will never run out of like juice before they run out of a hand. It's just like Nat Beast, but for spells or traps. So I think that's a really strong board. I think that's the closest that I've been able to get to an infinite negate board. People saying it's impossible, but me, I'm just like that guy that's like, no, it's not impossible. I've been trying to figure out how to make a deck that can put up an infinite negate board. This is the closest I've gotten to. The reason why I like to keep the Orcus and the Dinos in this deck for a reason is because they actually extend your Kyoto and your Gamacell. They give you an additional negation. If you use Overtext or Conductor to destroy their self, that leads the field to the grave, and then Crescendo goes from the field to the grave. That's 2 counters that get added to your waterfront. So you forcibly, manually put an additional negate on your Gamacell. So if you end up with that, you'll always have 3 Omni negates of Gamacell. This deck's pretty nuts. It's pretty strong. It's not, you know, like a tier 0.5 deck. Like, I don't know what the ceiling is looking like because I haven't got to test the water with the deck enough. But you guys just have to please be patient and don't rush me and tell me like, oh, how does this deck do at regionals when I literally just built it? Like, just, I can't, like, I need the time to master this deck first before I do anything crazy with it. But I'm just showcasing you guys the blueprint because I know exactly what the deck can do. We just have some consistency issues that we need to alleviate, how we can get to every engine as frequently as possible. So let's go ahead and start the profile. So we have dangers. I don't have Tsuchinoko, Nessie, or Jackalope anymore. So I basically maxed out on every danger that was in them. Because essentially you need a high count in dangers. Dangers are what allows so much to happen in this deck. They really are. And in fact, without the dangers, you wouldn't be able to resolve so many combos in one turn. Like, you can't Guard Dragon, Orcas, and like spam a Skull Dread at the same time. Like, it's really hard without the dangers. They're replacement extenders. They replace themselves. They put a body on field. You need extenders like that. You can't have an extender that's like, for example, let's say a card that just says if you control this specially. It's like, that's okay, but it doesn't replace itself. Like, these are the best extenders in the deck. So if you open any danger plus your standard full combo, like, you should be able to go into the Orcus. We have Zephyros. He's another danger, essentially. That's why I like him. Normally I just use him to bounce dangers, but sometimes what I've been finding myself doing is because I only play 1 Skull Dread in my extra deck, and I don't have that much space, whenever I needed the second one, I would just use him to bounce the first Skull Dread back to my extra deck, and then summon that same Skull Dread. So he's pretty cool. He's got some cute plays. For the plants, we have 3 Lone Fires, 3 Scorpios, 1 Cobra, 1 Gemini Alexandrite, and 1 Tricklon, and 1 Brilliant Fusion. For the plant package, opening the plants, this is what really makes me want to play Frozen Rose, I think it is in this deck, because opening the plants actually help you to get to almost the entire deck. Essentially, like, the plants are that good in this deck. And you don't really need the extra normal summon, you actually just need the 4 bodies that they put out. Like, you have Cobra, Scorpio, the Seraph Knight, and the Tricklon off of 1 card. Like, you need a 1 card that gets 4 bodies on the field. So who cares about the normal summon? I just care that the plant is a 1 card combo that gets you 4 bodies on field. And if you need the extra normal, you have that extension to your play. We have triple Destrudo, one Brotar, one Cyberstein, and one Amorphage Sloth for the Guard Dragon package. Destrudo is what's going to help you get into it. Brotar is what's going to help you to get into your Guard Dragon combo. You're essentially just going to make Galatea target it with your Brotar and search out Stein, special him off of Skull Dread, which is really cool that this deck can actually put out Exterior. I'm so happy because I was going to do Naturia Beast. I was playing Rescue Cats and Crusadias in this deck before, but I took them out. I was like, dude, if we could just get a more consistent way to get to Exterior, that would be fine. Like, and I was really just trying to get a more consistent way to the Guard Dragon combo, but I haven't been having issues getting access to the Destrudo. And he just gets you the Guard Dragon combo. If you have any like land Fornicus and any monster on the field, that's Guard Dragon combo, as long as you could just get out of the Destrudo. So essentially, Destrudo plus 3 other monsters, Guard Dragon combo, boom. So that's the Guard Dragon package. You summon Sloth off the seal, obviously, because you still are not trying to be fair. You don't want your opponent to go to extra deck. For the Warriors, we have Connectors. Cut it down to 2. Really wanted 3, though. But it is also a light attribute whenever you need a second target for Brilliant, if you ever draw your Clown, because you don't want to dump your Conductor. 1 Dolphin. Armageddon Knight and Grepher are nuts in this deck. They're almost like FTKs, just like how they were in the other build that I had. They're just so bonkers. I would literally just like resolve Arma, and I'd bounce it back. And then like literally special it off of Saryuja or Skull Dread. Like it's just so nuts. Like there are games I would just hard tribute summon for Gamasuel, doing weird stuff. Like but the Warriors are just, dude. Oh my goodness, they're like a piece of crazy glue or something. That's the best way to describe them. Like that's what they are. They're like crazy glue for this deck. Like they just keep everything together. And then the 1 Rhoda to finish up with the Warriors. You play the 6 Warriors. All of them are really good. Connector can help you to get into your combo while establishing either Orcus or Lanforlicus, while you can scope your opponent's hand, scope your matchup. If they don't have hand traps, the next best thing is just to scope their hand, get that quick glance. You know what matchup it is, you know what board it is. If you're playing Sky Strikers, you obviously don't need Opalus anymore. You want to end on more versatile negations like an Overtext, you know. So that's when you just decide what board you're going to end on. So Connector helps you out with that. For the Kaiju package, I'm just playing Gamasuel and Waterfronts. Essentially, for this deck, like, all you need to really just do is just open with Waterfront, because the deck can just spam so consistently. You special summon on average at least over 10 times in one turn, at least, bare minimum. I mean, I don't even think it's that's the minimum, but I would say that is to say it in a I guess that's to undersell it. Like yeah, so opening Waterfront is just insane. Like honestly, it just helps out so much. Like opening Waterfront, you're guaranteed to have the Gamma still. You just need to make sure that your Skull Dread does not get negated. But you have so much that you're throwing at your opponent before you even get to that point that their hand traps get used on the other portions of the deck, other engines. Like if you ever just don't care about Orcus, make a Mermaid. I guarantee you're going to take a hand trap out of their hand automatically. And then you just take that Mermaid, other monsters, make a Skull Dread, keep playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For the Orcus, I played 4 Orcus in the deck. And then for the Dinosaurs, we played 4 Dinosaur cards in the deck. It's kind of like a similar ratio. So for those of you who watched my 60 card deck profile prior to this one, the one that had zombies in it, you guys understand this is my version of a Dino engine. Essentially, even if you draw this, it's super easy to get out of your hand without paying costs because you're playing Dangers. And in addition to that, this card can be sent from your deck to your grave by like through a myriad of different cards. So essentially, you want a second one so that you can summon it off the peel if need be. And also, just in case you open one and didn't have to have a way to discard it, you could always send the second one from deck, and then you can get your Conductor. So what I like about this is no matter what matchup I have, it's never going to be a bad engine. So you don't really need to side it out for your game one. Or whenever you know you're going first, you don't ever really need to side it out. If you're playing Strikers, you summon this. If you're playing like a combo deck, like Danger Thunder or Pendulum, you summon this. So no matter what matchup, you have a boss monster that can cover ground in that particular scenario. And then the Orcus, I just chose one of each. You want to minimize on them. I understand that if you draw this, it can hurt sometimes, but if you draw it, it's super easy to discard it anyways. And the Orcus combo, it doesn't have to be the full combo, even though the full combo is, who knows what that is anymore. Honestly, it's just Galatea and a counter trap. This is all that really matters sometimes. For the spells, though, basically, now you guys have seen all the engines of the deck, all the little packages, and how the deck just... All these are enablers, so you kind of need some generic like cards like these, like the beginning and the ends, the allures, and the foolish, because these just help you to cover everything. In your combo sequences, you need draw power, you need pluses, because you have quite a few discard for cots. You've got Brotor, you've got Mermaid, You've also got, there's one other card that's cost. You got the plant. So you got 3 different cards that discard for cost in your combo sequences. So cards like Zephyros the Elite, that's why Zephyros the Elite is so good in this deck, because he can bounce a free fodder back to your hand. That could be discard fodder, or it could be another danger, it could be extender, and then beginning of the end, just giving you that +2. So that way your discard for costs, you can still pay for them, and you'll still have enough cards in your hand so that you can keep comboing out with your dangers. Because obviously the less cards in your hand, the more susceptible your dangers are. Because I don't play any of the best ones. Obviously, if any of your dangers get sniped, it might not be that great unless it's like Choop or Mothman. 60 card deck. Extra deck is going to be LP, Mermaid, Agripane, Galatea, Cerberus, the Heretic Seal, and Lanforlincus. I really wanted to play, there's this other link too that works with field spells. I really want that one. I'm not sure what the arrows are, but if it has these arrows, I'll replace Lanfornicus for this. I just really like it. It could come up in this deck. I'm playing field spells. I don't know what it does, but somebody said it helps field spells, so I was like, it helps field spell decks. I might as well just pick up 4 of them. We have 1 Curios, a God card in this deck. Triple Burst for the combo. You got Saryuja Scoldred and Appaloosa. I own neither, so they're both proxies. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not rich. We have Ding Ding. Ding Ding's the man, you guys. Honestly, like, dude. If you guys notice, it's just Galatea, right? So you're thinking, oh, well, 3 stacks, how do you, like, full ORCUST combo and then, like, summon a Ding Ding and still in on the Galatea? Well, if you have enough resources, then you'll bring the Galatea back from the graveyard after you summon this and then link off those into something else. Or if you want, you just leave the Galatea on field. After you go Mermaid, summon this, then you banish Nightmare, dump Skeleton, then you use Galatea, put the Nightmare back, and then set your Galatea. And then set your Counter Trap. Then if this stays, whether it stays or goes, no matter what, you have a Skeleton to bring it back. And then you could summon Ding on your next turn so that you can go aggro on them. Or if you need the protection, you just say, screw the Counter Trap, I need the protection. It's totally up to you. But yeah, that's what we're doing with that. That's the one XYZ. Synchros are going to be Hot Red. And then the 2 fusions. This is Naturia Exterio, not Naturia Beast. It's Naturia Exterio. I just don't have them. And then we also have Seraphinite for your Brilliant Fusion package. This guy could have been anything else, but I just needed that Omni Negate because when you don't know what you're playing, Omni Negates cover everything. They're the best interactions. So that's the deck profile, you guys. Combos, test hands, all that. Trust me, it's coming. Just like, please bear with me. Like literally have over 100 different things that I don't even remember all of them. But I know my list has over 100 different things, and I'm just trying to like go through like the not the most recent one, but the oldest ones, the ones that people have been waiting the longest. So I just have there's just like, please don't rush me. That's what I really want to say. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. God bless you guys. Make good choices. Don't hurt your brain cells. Stay tuned for future content, and you guys have a wonderful day and stay positive. All right, peace.